Bro, imagine this. You were on self-improvement for some time and you actually made progress. You wanted to start a business and you were like super ambitious and everything. And then you got a girlfriend and slowly you made less and less and less for your growth. You made less progress and everything. And slowly the your girlfriend literally got the center of your life. You centered everything around her. And then suddenly she broke up with you. You get a major mental breakdown, bro. You don't know what you should do, bro. You're done with everything. It's like the world collapses. Bro, how did we even come here? Why did she even break up with you? Didn't you like take care of everything? You cared about her so much. She was like literally the center of your life. Bro, let's go back real quick and see if we can fix this shit. Bro, there we have it. The whole fucking time, you suppressed your core desire for growth and purpose. No wonder that the relationship didn't work, bro. How should it work like this? It's like common sense, isn't it? But no worries, bro. We gonna fix that shit. It's 2 a.m. I just came home from work, basically. After work, I was like drinking with a few friends that I met in this work. It's Monday. So there I am. It's 2 a.m. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm just coming home, bro. And tomorrow is work again. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and I need to get up at 7 a.m. Yeah, bro. 5 hours of sleep. But I don't go to sleep yet, bro. I still like watch a bit of YouTube, bro. It's fine. So I'm laying in my bed, drunk as fuck. I'm watching YouTube, bro. And then I need to go to sleep. It's just the same thing on a different day. The next day I would go to work, bro. Fucked up, bro. I'm dizzy and everything, man. I've had a massive headache, bro. And over again, bro. I would do this so many times in this fucking work, bro. I didn't sleep. I drank alcohol the other day, bro. I did all those instant gratification shit. And my life got more and more meaningless. Before that, I was so fucking ambitious, bro. I had goals. I wanted to build a business. I wanted to do all of those things. And suddenly, my life was just so exhausting. I spent 14 hours in that fucking job. And then afterwards, yeah, my day is pretty much over. So who cares, bro? I like might watch YouTube, go on Instagram, drink alcohol, bro, smoke, whatever, bro. This life was so fucking meaningless. It actually made me quite depressed after some times. The thing is that actually our whole fucking generation is like this. They're all fucking degenerate. They're all doing this shit. Everybody like goes into their 9 to 5 job they hate. And if somebody is like ambitious in our time, they're like working 12 hours, 14 hours in their fucking job, bro. In their job that they hate, that just exhausts them. And then when they come home, when it's like weekend and everything, then they party, they have fun, bro. Getting all the instant gratification, bro, all the dopamine. And then they're 35. and they realize that the whole life time they wasted. They fucked up their body, they fucked up their mind, and now their life is just miserable. And not even when they're 35, bro. They can feel it now. Because when they're not on a party, when they're not on Instagram, when they're not on all this stuff, bro, how do they feel? We both know how they feel, bro. They're fucking depressed. They don't have any emotions in their face, bro. They're just those numb beings walking around like fucking zombies. Whenever they don't have like their party and whatever, bro. And when they have like their party, they're finally happy again. Finally, somebody gave them the life again. That's actually a pretty fucking depressing life existence. If you really think about it, only being happy when you like can go to a party, have like Instagram, social media, all this stuff. We are not like this. We are actually different, bro. And that's actually something good. But still, even though we know that like growth is important and everything, for a long time, I didn't think growth is like our should be a priority. It's just something that we do, like brushing our teeth. You wouldn't say like brushing your teeth is like your priority, your number one priority. I always thought like relationships are way more important. And it was actually a while ago. I was on self improvement for a while, and I actually made much progress. I felt more happier. I went to the gym, I started reading, I've done all of this stuff. And then I got a girlfriend. And I didn't really learn about those characteristics of masculinity and everything. And I just made her the number one. I made her like the center of my life. Because I always used to make this. I always used to do this. With all my girlfriends in the past, I would always like, she's my number one. Everything is like more important. Everything is like less important than her. I won't negate on anything. So I was just used to do this because in the past I would always do it. In the past it's always like she's the most important thing in my life. When she's not there, everything is bad. So again, I adapted those characteristics. I wanted to be with her most of the time. It actually felt like quite depressing to not be with her. You probably we all like missed someone someone, bro. We all like missed someone before. And we all know how it feels, bro. I've had like this feeling whenever she was like not there, even when it's like only for a minute, bro. We probably know how this feels. So I've made her my priority, and I started doing less of the things to improve my life, to really grow and everything, to find my purpose, to go after my purpose and just work. I didn't take care of myself that much anymore. Although like my body and everything, obviously I would like shower and everything, but for my mind and everything, I didn't do much for my growth anymore. Because I was always with her. I've spent so much time with her. And it came to a point where I just didn't fulfill me anymore. I felt like something is missing. Yeah, it like kind of makes you happy to be with a person that you love, but you will still feel that there's something missing. It will never really fulfill you to just spend time with the people that you love. We as masculine men, in our core, it's a different thing. For women, this is actually the most fulfilling thing. They actually want to like make you the priority. The relationships and everything, the flow of love is the number one priority of the feminine. But for us as masculine men, it's actually something else. And that is our growth, our purpose. If this is not really your priority number one, your life will be miserable. Your life will be quite empty, meaningless. So it's really important for us as masculine men to make this the priority number one. Even though when you like sometimes really think you should spend time with this person, you should spend more time with them, you should be more responsive and everything. I get this feeling too sometimes. But actually, that's just one time. I went to my dad. It was like a common thing that I would do every single day. And we would speak about the day and everything, what I learned, and the stuff like this. It's a great thing, bro. It's a great thing to like talk to someone about what you've learned in the day and everything. But at that point, it just kind of annoyed me. I didn't really want to be there. I didn't sincerely want to be there. I was actually not that present. I've like talked to him, and in my mind I was somewhere completely else. I still wanted to work. There was still something I wanted to get done. I'm not done with the day. There's so much time that I could actually use to work harder, to get more done. But it was kind of a ritual. And I felt, honestly, I felt obligated to do this, to go there, to talk to him. But in fact, when you do this, it doesn't serve any of you. None of you both really get something out of it. It actually hurts more than it serves the relationship. Because I'm not present. I want to be somewhere else. I'm actually quite annoyed of like talking to him and everything. And that's actually something common. When you feel obligated and only then you go there and you talk to those people because you think you need to do it. You need to do it in order to like keep the relationship going and everything. It will actually hurt the relationship because you're not present. When you're not present, the other person will feel it. So, in the end, your relationships will actually benefit more when you follow your growth, when you follow your purpose, when you do your work, and only when you really feel like going to the people, then you go there. When in reality you want to go somewhere else, when you in reality want to work harder, when you in reality want to like do something productive, it's really harmful actually to then negate on this, not do it. Because today, I still see my dad. I have a quite good relationship with my dad, bro. And I'm totally present. Whenever I go to him, I really talk to him. I listen. I talk to him. I'm present. I really want to be in the situation. That's really important. You can't like just go there because you feel obligated to. Yeah, you might like get sometimes this feeling of, yeah, I should go there and everything. I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like obligated. We all have like this sense, especially like to our parents, as I like realized. I'm not like saying don't spend time with your parents. That's like stupid. Always you spend much time with your parents, bro. You don't know how long they will be here. So be grateful to even be able to spend time with them. But be conscious about it. It should you should only go there when you wouldn't want to do anything else more than that. In this moment, you should really want to be there. It should make you cheerful, honestly. And like almost cheerful. You know, when you like see someone that you haven't seen in a long time. I'm not like saying don't see them for a long time, bro. But you know what I mean. You should actually like get kind of this feeling when you see them, and when you are like able to talk to them, able to communicate with them and everything. The thing is, with relationships, this is actually quite easy. You can communicate this quite good. I remember this one girl, and we were like almost in a relationship and everything, and I was more experienced and more into self improvement and everything. I've learned quite a lot and everything, and I knew growth is the priority. If I don't make growth my priority, all of my relationships will be shit. My mental health will be shit. My life will literally be shit. I won't feel really fulfilled. So there's no point in me making something else the priority. And she wanted me to give her more attention. It's common sense. When you're like working really much and you like only communicate for a few hours, maybe even less, bro, in a day, she will like think that she wants more and everything. So I communicated this, and I explained to her that when I like spend more time with her, it will actually harm the relationship more, because I won't be fulfilled, and when I will not be fulfilled in the relationship, it will also harm the relationship. In the end, it is about serving each other. And when I'm not able to do this, when I'm not able to be present, when I'm not really want to be there, it will harm it. It's common sense, isn't it? It won't be a good relationship. So I need to make myself my priority, my growth, my purpose, and all of this stuff. This needs to be the priority. When you are a masculine man, bro, and you say your girlfriend, your family is your number one priority, bro, you're basically lying to your core. You probably have like this feeling in your core that something is missing when you make something else your priority. I can actually guarantee you this, that you will feel this. Actually, when we like talk about jobs, it's a bit harder. We can't just quit our job. We can't just say, okay, I'm working less now. We have obligations and everything. So we need to keep up with this. A really good thing that you should do is ask yourself, how much money do you actually need? Because chances are right now you earn a fair amount. You go to work and everything, and you earn a fair amount. and then you spend all of it. It's the same thing for all of us. When our income increases, our expenses increase with this. It's a normal life. It's a normal pattern for like literally everybody, or at least most. So chances are, most of the money that you actually spend right now, you don't even need to spend it. So you can literally search for another job. Remember when I talked like about my job that just exhausted me? I was like fucked up in my mind and everything. I didn't want to go there anymore. I've made a fair amount. And guess what? I spent all of it. Even before the month was over. On bullshit. Fast food, perfumes, clothing. All of this stuff. Nothing of this shit was literally productive. I wouldn't have needed to spend a single dollar, bro. I was still living at home. I had literally no expenses. And I've literally spent 2.5K, bro. In less than a month. You see this pattern, bro? It's just fucked up. So once you stop working there, you will not need this compensation because that was the problem there. Before this, I actually had like I saved up quite a lot of money and everything. Not a lot of money, but a few, a little bit of money. And I spent all of it just because I needed this compensation. It burned me to go to this job. It was so fucking exhausting because then I needed just some compensation. Fast food, alcohol, cigarettes, all of this stuff that just gives you this little high that makes your life feel better. It's fucked up, bro. Most people actually go to a job to work and then they spend all the money just to compensate that they need to work so much. It's actually almost everybody is like this, bro. Almost everybody goes to work, works more, just to compensate that they work more. It's stupid if you think about it, but when you're like in this situation, you won't really realize this. So first of all, write down what do you really need, and in the end, you only need a place to stay. If you're still living at home, your parents buy food and everything. You don't need to spend a single dollar. I'm completely honest. You don't need a single dollar. But if you moved out and everything, you need to pay for your rent and shit like this. The only things that you should spend money on are literally food and the place where you stay. Obviously, like water and internet and everything is also important, but you get what I'm saying. So once you've wrote that down, chances are you're like realizing you're spending way too much money. So now, if you have the option and you actually want to proceed in your job for now, then you should actually reduce your hours if possible. If not, just quit it. Let's be honest, you're spending so much time on something that won't serve you for your life. You need to be like humble enough to admit this to yourself. Is this really something that you want to do for the rest of your life? That's actually something I need to ask myself so many times. And almost always, the answer was no. When I quit school, bro, and worked as a carpenter, the answer was no. When I went back to school, the answer was no. When I went to another school, the answer was no. When I worked in that other job, the answer was always no, bro. I didn't want to do this shit for the rest of my life, so why the fuck would I spend time there? Sure, if you have like some intention, yeah, you could say like, yeah, I want to learn this skill because it will serve me for my future plans and everything. Sure, bro, go ahead. But in the end, chances are you can like learn those skills somewhere else, somewhere where it doesn't burn you, where you're not that exhausted, where you don't like literally negate on your purpose, on your growth. That's actually what I did. I've quit that job, but I still was a degenerate. That's actually a really big problem that I had. So I've quit the job, but I still had like my friends and everything there. They would still work there, and I like still had like contact with them. I would still like go partying and everything. So I'm still this degenerate. I'm smoking, I'm fapping, I'm on social media, I'm doing all of this shit still, even though I quit, bro. Even though I don't like, I'm not exhausted because of the job and everything. The problem was my identity changed in that time. So I went from being this ambitious guy, getting a sales job to like learn communication and everything, to this degenerate, literally fucking up his mental, his physical health, bro. At that time, my blood circulation was fucked up. Whenever I would stand up, I would get black eyed. I'm like stumbling in a room, bro, just because I stood up. I would get sick all the fucking time. I'm literally feeling the sacrifices that I did towards my body. It's fucked up. So you need to realize that you need to change your identity. In this case, this was the constraint that I had. I still had this identity of this degenerate that would go partying and do all of this stuff. So I needed to change this. And in order to change this, I needed to, first of all, even know how this person is, who this new person is that doesn't do this stuff anymore. And once I knew, I actually needed to focus. I needed to force myself to actually execute on this, to actually live up to this person that I wanted to be. And it was kind of painful, bro. It is painful. It is uncomfortable. It's fucking shit, bro. You can't say it's easy, bro. Because it basically isn't. But you just need to force yourself for a few days, bro. Honestly, it takes only a few days and then you get better. You change your identity and everything, and then you just live up to this and you stay consistent. Always keep this new identity in your mind. This is a really good habit that you could have and that you actually should adapt. So, yeah, bro, we fixed it. Let's go back real quick and see how it goes now. Bro, you started focusing on yourself again. And in the last few weeks, you literally made so much progress. You had so much growth over this small period of time. And you literally changed your identity again. You became this ambitious young man that just realized that growth and purpose should always be his priority, as there's nothing that is that important to his life. And guess what? She actually came back, bro. And although she like still says sometimes that she wants to be your priority and she wants more attention and everything, she actually feels way happier when you're not. She feels how strong you are because you actually live up to your purpose. You make it your priority. You don't stand anything above it. And finally, you have a healthy relationship to yourself and also to all the people around you. I'm proud of you, but I told you this will work, bro. I will share all my knowledge for free, but if you want to make faster progress than I did, because it literally took me years to get to where I am, and I had a lot of knowledge, I can offer you my personal help. If you're interested, click the link in the description and we'll have a brief call. Until next time, have a good one. Mwah.